Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? John here with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Keeping your vibrations way up high to the sky, way up high, way up high, and high on vibrations. Oh my god, there's a lot of deer over there. Bunch of deer running. I would show you, but it would probably be hard to see with all the gravestones because I'm out in the cemetery right now, and they're like kind of far away, but there's like a bunch of them like running down the field or through the gravestones. But what I want to talk today about is what to do if you are going through a spiritual awakening. So some of you who are watching this video, who's ever watching this video, may be going through a spiritual awakening. Maybe someone helped you wake up to this matrix simulation that we're living in, or maybe you just did it on your own. Maybe like something just tapped you awake. It's like the day before you were asleep, and then next day you wake up, you're having an awakening, like you're just questioning things. Things don't seem normal, things seem out of place. Like things just don't seem real. Nothing's real. Like we're in a simulation. It's obvious we're in a like a computerized simulation matrix. Inside of a matrix. Inside of a matrix. All these parallel realities. But if you are going through an awakening, like right now, just, you're gonna feel like high on vibrations. Like you're gonna feel this very good bliss feeling, like you've come to peace with yourself. Because usually when you have a spiritual awakening, you've, maybe not always, but usually, through my experience, like you've had a hard past. You've been through so much trauma. This could tie with your past life. Like you've hit your lowest, basically. You hit rock bottom. And it's just like, now enough is enough. And it's like your higher self just wakes you up. You wake up to this reality that we're living in. And it's just like, what is even real? Like, but you were gonna feel like very like high vibrational. Like I'm telling you, when I had my spiritual awakening back in, it's coming on at 3 years right now, in September. Yeah, September 26, 2019, I had my spiritual awakening. And it's just like, I just felt like reborn, basically. Like, I felt basically reborn. Like, I felt very high vibrational. Like, I felt like a new person, basically, because I did have a hard past before, like going in high school. The deer are about to run. It looks like they're about to run in this field over here. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. But back on topic. But yeah, like when I had my spiritual awakening, it's just like I had a lot going on in high school. I had a lot going on when I moved to Texas. Like I hit my lowest, like I hit rock bottom. And it's just like, over the years, it's just like enough is enough. And then I finally had my awakening, and it's just like things just seem new and different. It's just like things don't even seem the same. Like you see things differently on a spiritual level. Like nothing even seems real anymore. Oh, see if I can show you guys a deer. You might see them. There's like a bunch of them over there. I don't know if you can see them or not. It's kind of too bright. Like I'm in the sun right now, of course you can see, getting that vitamin D. But no, like back on topic. It's just, when you're going through a spiritual awakening, it's just like the first levels of your awakening, you're gonna like be facing your demons, your inner demons. You're gonna be facing maybe like addiction, or basically stuff that you used to do when you were asleep. and you don't resonate with that anymore, but it's hard to let it go. Like, you just feel like you shouldn't be doing it anymore. Maybe working a 9-to-5 job. That was my first battle, or one of my first battles when I had my spiritual awakenings. Like, why am I in this building right now? Like, should we really be doing this? Like, is this what life is about? Is this working all the time? And it's just seeing right through the veil. Right through the veil. It's just like, when you have a spiritual awakening, you don't, like, there's no going back. You can't go, like, even when you try so hard to deny it, like, when you put it away after you've woken up, it's just like, it's gonna be hard to go back to sleep, because, you know, deep down, like, we're in a matrix. Things don't seem the way they are. They don't. Because at the beginning of my awakening, it's literally one of my first battles I had to face was video games, because I used to play video games quite a bit. Not like addicted to them, but I don't know, I just felt like there's other things to do than just playing video games all the time. And I feel like I had to let that go for a little while. And it was just very hard going back and forth. Should I let this go for good? Should I focus on my spiritual journey? And I mean, there were times where I fell off my spiritual journey when I first woke. It was hard. The first half of the year after waking up, it was very freaking hard to just accept it. Yeah, like, I was glad I woke up. I was glad I was reborn, but it was just hard to let go. So when you first have a spiritual awakening, when you have to face your demons, your inner demons, for things that don't resonate with you, you really just gotta let it go. Like, the hardest things are the best things for us. So when you first have a spiritual awakening, make sure you get into meditation. I'm telling you, make sure you do a lot of breath work, breathing exercises, because you are going to go through anxiety episodes, paranoia. You're going to go through all of that. You're going to be going through a lot of that, and it's just like, I think breath work, when you first go through an awakening with meditation, is the most important thing to deal with when you first wake up. Because when you first wake up, you're going to have, like, I guess, like, your ups and downs. Emotionally, you may go through dark night of the soul, basically. You may be going through, like, a depression era or phase during your awakening. You may feel stuck, but deep down you have the answers on what to do, where to go. God may be testing you. That's how we evolve. But yeah, when you first go through an awakening, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel, like, high on vibrations. You will feel free, but you will face battles. So when you face your battles, just calm down. Just learn to not attach yourself to the emotions. Learn to just observe them. Because that's the thing you want to just be careful of. Like, you just learn to cope with yourself, cope with how you're feeling. If you're feeling depressed, like, go out in nature. And you want to go out in nature as much as possible when you have a spiritual awakening. You want to connect with nature so much, because you will feel so much freedom when you're out in nature. I remember when I first had my awakening, I was out at the river all day or all afternoon, and I felt like there was a new beginning. Like, I was going through a new beginning, like a new door open. I felt like, man, I really deserve this. It was just an amazing experience. And But yeah, when you go through a spiritual awakening, one of the main things you want to do is breath work, breathing exercises, listen to guided meditations, and just treat yourself, basically. Take care of yourself. Be aware of what you're eating, how much you're eating, taking care of your body. But there's a lot of learning. Like when you first wake up, there's a lot of learning. Like you're basically slowly leveling up. And the awakening journey, it's basically so many levels. Like it's not a race. It's your journey, it's your life. And you're gonna keep leveling up each and every day. Each and every day. But when you go through a spiritual awakening, I'm telling you, you want to take it slow for yourself. You want to take it slow for your energy. You want to make sure to align your energy by aligning your chakras. But the main thing is just remain calm. Try not to interfere with low vibrational stuff, because that's going to be twice as hard when you deal with that after waking up. Because when I woke up and I had to go back to work, I don't remember if I went to work the next day or a few days later, but when I went back to work, I was like, do I really gotta come here right now? I remember when it was tough. It was really tough. Just after waking up and going back to your 9 to 5, it's just like, do we really gotta do this? Like, you don't see things the same. But if you're waking up and you're working at a 9 to 5, just take it day at a time. Start writing your goals down. Where you see yourself 4 months from now, a year from now. Setting out new ideas for yourself. Because you don't want to get, like I'm telling you, you don't want to be tied up in low vibrational stuff and just taking it the wrong way, or just absorbing all that bad energy. Because I'm telling you, when you're reborn, you don't want to go back to your old self. You don't want to go back to your old ways. You want to let that stuff go. And just know you're not alone. There's so many people waking up right now. If you're going through an awakening, there's so many people waking up. And yeah, just remember you're not alone. So the things to do when you have a spiritual awakening: listen to many guided meditations, do a lot of breath work, breathing exercises. There's plenty of videos on YouTube, of course. And just take care of yourself. Just take it day at a time. It's not a rush. It's not a rush. Just focus on that's another thing. You want to focus on yourself. You want to be alone when you have a spiritual awakening. Like when you first wake up, you want to be alone. You don't want to have that many distractions. It should just be you and your higher self, you in the present moment. Because that's what it's going to be like. It's going to be you in the present moment. You don't want to be all in the past or the future. You don't want that when you're in the present moment. When you feel at peace, when you feel at bliss. And you might be seeing different things that you've never seen before when your third eye opens. Look up in the sky. There's so many things going on right now. I saw something, I think I saw a video yesterday where something with CERN, they have these like rainbow portal dimensions opening up. I'm telling you, the spirit world and this world are merging in together. I'm telling you, it's like the dimensions are like thinning up. And that's the thing, when you have a spiritual awakening, you see that we're not alone on this planet. That everything we've been taught was a lie. Everything. Manipulated all your life by whoever runs this joint. And yeah, It's really hard. I mean, it's good at first, but once you start going through those levels of like challenges, it's gonna be hard, but that's the way how you evolve spiritually. When you become aware, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, what energy you're absorbing. You may be an empath. You may be sensing when negative energies around you. That's just things you gotta be aware of. Like, we're in a matrix. Like, it's obvious. Like, there's just so much distractions. Because in these times, even if you're having spiritual awakening right now, you just wanna, it should just be you and yourself. Because that's most important when you're first waking up. You just wanna be alone, be with yourself, be out in nature as much as possible. Meditate as much as possible. Do a lot of breathing exercises to align your energy, to keep your energy flowing. But yeah, just do what you love to do. Find your hobbies. Find what you love to do, what you're passionate about. Any little thing that you find that makes you happy, keep doing it. As long as it's just making you happy, just keep doing it. Don't let no one tell you different. But remember, you're not alone. You're not alone if you're waking up. Just, if you're having a spiritual awakening, just keep focusing on yourself. Keep focusing on yourself. Because you've all you got. You've all you got. Save yourself, because no one's coming to save you. You're your own savior. Jesus is not coming back. No one's coming to save us but you. But yeah, I just want to make that video because obviously a lot of people are waking up right now. It's obvious. It's like a great awakening is going on right now. But yeah, in the meantime, talk to you guys later. Bye.